A Cincinnati man is now trying to help others cope with tragic losses in their lives.
Yeah, and he's doing it with a new book to help others like him as they fight grief and depression. Joining us right now is Albert Stanley Jackson. Albert, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so you suffered a heartbreaking loss, which actually inspired you to write this book called What Were the Chances? Tell us more about it.
Well, I'm so sorry. In 2019, I lost my partner, and I was suffering from grief, and it was so overbearing, I almost didn't make it. And Sylvia Rose, the main character of the book, came to me in a dream and said, if you off yourself, if you kill yourself, you will be also ending my life, and the people will not know my story. And this is a story that I have thought of for many years.
Wow.
And because of her, that was my coping mechanism to deal with the pain that I was dealing with in the group. I just almost did not overcome. And I'm thankful for her. She saved my life.
Well, listen, I know that it can be unsettling to talk about something so personal on live television, but we appreciate you being so brave and willing to share your story with us. Look, a lot of people out there can relate. They've had significant loss, whether it's a partner or a child. So as a mental health advocate, what would your message be to the people out there? If you could say one thing to them that would resonate.
There is hope. You're not alone. And Simone Biles said it best, better than I could ever. She said, you don't always have to be strong, but you can always be brave. And that is what you have to find within yourself, and what Sylvia Rose made me see that I could go on telling her story, gave me a reason to wake up every morning instead of not waking up as I had chosen to do. And I'm sorry.
No, please, go ahead.
That was it.
Now, for people who may be wondering and interested, what's the book about?
It follows the life of a young girl from rural Mississippi who came from less than ideal circumstances, having to raise her brother and sister by herself while her mother was away. And it celebrates not only her struggles but also her successes, and that's how I survived, is living through her successes and crying with her through her losses. That gave me a reason to wake up and write her story and thank her for saving my life.
Wow. For people who want to read it, how can they find it?
They can find it on Amazon. Also, each Amazon sale of What Were the Chances, we're giving $1 to NAMI Urban here in Cincinnati of each sale to give back to the community.
Well, Albert, we can't thank you enough for being here with us today and sharing such a personal part of your life. Clearly, this is a passion project for you, and who knows, maybe just one person watching today, you've helped give them the strength to keep fighting.
I really hope I have, and please know there is help out there.
And I want people to see the cool cover art there in case they go on Amazon looking for it. I think I see a backdrop of Cincinnati there, and it is very cool. Yes. Albert, thanks so much again for joining us and telling us more about the book.
Thank you so much for having me.